Welcome to this 10th session on the shortcut keys of Microsoft Excel. If you have not watched the 9th session, 9 videos, I will share it on the description. This session we are going to see the shortcut keys on basics of Excel. What are the basic shortcut keys available in Excel? Okay, let us go to the sheet. In the sheet I have some columns available: ID, product name, revenue, rate and commission. Suppose I want to make some changes in the cell, I want to do some formatting, or I want to cut it, copy it, paste it, or filter it, or something. I want to do something in this particular cell. So normally people tend to use the right clicking on the mouse, correct? So I want to use the shortcut key without using mouse, right click, I want to use a shortcut key. Of course, there is a specific key available on your keyboard. Sometimes it will be between next to the control or between alt and control. On the screen now you can see the key is displayed. So you can use the key to make a right click. I recommend to use that key. If you don't have the key, I cannot say this key is available in all the keyboards. Some keyboards it may be available, some keyboards it may not be. If the shortcut key is not available, then you can go for another shortcut key, that is Shift F10. Shift function F10. Shift F10 is an alternative way of using the right click on your mouse. So you can see all the options of right clicking is opening here. So if you want to select any option, you know how to do it. Suppose I want to go to cut means, you can see the underlined letter is T, copy the underlined letter is C. So you can go for it, right? And now I am doing some formatting and I want to do some changes. For example, I select this heading cell. I'm going to do some changes here. For example, I'm increasing the font size. Just I'm going here and I'm increasing the font size. And I'm changing the background color and I'm changing the font color and I'm putting an underline and I'm putting an italics. I'm doing some changes. Now, I don't want these changes. I want to revert this one. I want to come back to the old one. So the shortcut key undo, we call it as undo. So you can use Control Z for undo. So the last, whatever the last activity you have done, that activity will be undone, undo. And earlier one I want to do undo it, so another Control Z. Control Z. Like this multiple times you can use Control Z and you can undo your activities. But after undoing, now I want to redo the activity one more time. I want to redo it again. So you can go for the next key, that is Control Y. So Control Y, you can see it's redoing it. Now the font size is increasing. Control Y, the background color is changing. Control Y, you can see the font color is changing. So Control Z is the shortcut key for undoing your activity. Control Y is the shortcut key for redoing your activity. Okay. Now let us take this table. Let me select the table. Control A. I'm selecting this entire table. I want to cut this table and put it in some other area. So two methods. One is you can use the shortcut key. Shortcut key is Control X. X resembles like cutting, right? So that's why they used this shortcut key, Control X. So let us press Control X. You can see surrounding the table there is some marching ant is available. This color of the marching ant may change from version to version. If that marching ant is appearing surrounding your table, that means either it would have cut or it would have made a copy of this table. Now I want to paste this in some other location. You can use two things. One is you can just press enter or you can use Control V. Either you can press enter to accept it or you can use Control V for pasting it. So we have made a cut. We have cutted this. We have moved this content from one cell to another cell. Cutting and pasting. This is cutting and pasting. This is one method. Another method is, I will undo this. Just now we learned that undo, Control Z. Now I want to move this table. I want to move this table to some other location instead of using copy, cutting and pasting. So what will happen whenever you cut or copy, it will be stored on your clipboard or the memory clipboard. Instead of this, just I want to move it. So let me select that entire table and go to the border of the table, anywhere else border of the table, and you can see a plus symbol is appearing here. Plus symbol with an arrow mark is appearing. Now it's very simple. Just drag it and place it wherever you want. That will be moved to that particular location. This is within the particular sheet. Suppose I want to move to some other sheet here. Same content, I want to move it to some other sheet. So for that, let me insert a new sheet. Either you can click here or you can use the shortcut key Shift F11 to insert a new sheet. Okay. Now the content available in the sheet 1, I want to move it to the sheet 2 here, moving it. So what we will do is go to the border of the cell and you can see the plus symbol and arrow mark is appearing. Hold the control key and hold the left click on your mouse. Left click on your mouse and the control key, both together. You can see on your status bar, it is showing a message. Drag inside the selected to clear the cell. Drag. So now I'm dragging this and I'm going to the sheet number 2, and you can see the same circle, the border is appearing. Wherever you want, just place it. Wherever you want, just place it there. That's it. You can see the content is moved to some other sheet. Some other sheet. So you have to hold the Alt key and you have to hold your left click mouse. On the bottom, you will be getting a message. Then drag it and place it wherever you want. This is moving your content from one location to another location. I'm undoing it one more time. Okay, Control Z, it comes back to the normal one. This is about moving the content. Now I want to take a copy. So once again, we have selected the table, Control C, copy, and I'll go to some other area here. And pasting, after copying, pasting, we have two options. One is if you want to paste it only one time. One time if you want to paste, you can just press enter. That's it. You can see one time the content will be pasted. But suppose I have this table, I want to paste this table in multiple areas, multiple times I want to paste it. Then I can press Control C and I'll go to wherever I want, and then I can press Control V once, or I can go somewhere else down, Control V twice, and I'll go to some other sheet also and I press Control V one more time. So Control V is the shortcut key for pasting it for multiple times. But if you want to paste it only one time, then you can use Enter to paste it. If you want to paste it for multiple times, then you can press Control V. It's the shortcut. But the same method which we used in the last session. Now I want to switch off this marching hand. Of course, you know the key, that is Escape. You can press Escape to switch off the marching hands. The marching hand is switched off. But once again, as I indicated, when you are doing more copy and paste, it will be stored on your clipboard, which may slow down your system speed also. Instead, I want to copy this data into some other location. Maybe it's the same sheet or some other sheet. First, let us see in the same sheet. Go to the border of this table and place the cursor on the border of the table. Hold the Control key now. Hold the Control key now and then drag and pull it wherever you want. Hold the Control key and drag and pull it wherever you want. It would have taken a copy in the same sheet. But what you want to take a copy in a different sheet? Select the table. As usual, that Alt key, hold the Alt key, hold the mouse click, left click. On the bottom, you can see a message. Now I'm holding the Control key. It is a little bit tougher, but I can do it very easily. So hold the Control key, Alt key, and then hold the left click on your mouse. Then drag it. And suppose I want to paste it in sheet number 2. Maybe I want to paste it in some other location here. That's it. I'm leaving it here, dropping it here. So you can see same content has been copied and pasted here. So these are all the various methods for using the copy and paste. Right. Now this table, I have the heading on the top and data on the bottom. Now I want to convert this table into Ulta. I want to make this heading on the left hand side and data on the right hand side. So we can use paste special. So Control C, once again I'm copying it. I can do the paste special in the next sheet or some other sheet or wherever you want. Or don't do it in the same location, do it in some other location. Now I want to paste special here. You know the shortcut key for pasting is Control V. Add one more key to that, that is Control Alt V. So when I press Control Alt V, you can see the paste special dialog box is open. So many options are available in the paste special now, which way I will explain in a separate video, all the options of paste special. Now I want to convert the rows into columns. You can see there is an option called as Transpose available here. Correct? So let me click on the Transpose. Using the mouse, you can click it. Using the keyboard, of course, you know what is the letter underline, which we have seen it in the earlier session itself, right? So let us press E and I say OK or Enter. That's it. The row-wise data has been converted into column-wise. The column-wise data will be converted into row-wise. Vice versa, the row-wise data will be converted into column-wise. This is paste special. As I told, there are so many options available in the paste special. We'll see one by one in our upcoming sessions. Right. Now this table is pasted here. Now for example, I'm selecting this last one and I'm selecting this commission amounts only. And I want to find out the total of this on the right hand side, or I want to find out the percentage. What is the percentage of every product wise? I want to calculate the percentage. In olden days, we'll be using some formulas and function for it. Or I want to do some conditional formatting, or I want to use a chart for it, or I want to do a sparkline for this. Everything after selecting of your table. When I select a table or when I select a rows and columns, on the right hand side or on the bottommost area, you can see a small tag will appear here. After selection of your table or a row or a column, you can see a small tag will appear here. A small tag is appearing. This tag will appear only the latest version after 2013. If you are using the old version 2010 or something, unfortunately this tag is not available. The name of this tag, we call it as quick analysis. Quick analysis. What could be the shortcut key for quick analysis? As you have guessed it right, the first key on the quick analysis, Control Q. Just press Control Q. You can see the quick analysis options are opening. There are so many options available. We'll see it in a separate session what are all the options available. Formatting, charts, totals, tables, sparkling. You please explore all the options one by one. Anyway, we have a separate chapter about this quick analysis. Okay. Next, I have a table. I want to convert this table into a dynamic table. Of course, dynamic table is another very important concept. Another popular concept, most frequently used concept. Today, dynamic table has so many advantages. We are going to see in depth of the dynamic table in our upcoming sessions. Now, I want to convert this table into a dynamic table. Two shortcut keys. Normally, Microsoft may not give you two shortcut keys for a single feature. If they are giving two shortcut keys, it's a very important feature. What is that feature? Is dynamic table. So, what is the key for it? Control T, table, or Control L. Or control. You can use any one of it. Either you can press Control T or you can press Control L. Whichever is easier. I think both are easier. So let me press Control T or Control L. It opens a dynamic table and it's asking you to create a table. Yes, of course we are going to create a dynamic table. Just click on OK or Enter. That's it. This table would have been converted as a dynamic table. So we'll see a separate video about what are all the advantages, what are all the purpose of this dynamic table, right? This dynamic table, now I want to find out the grand total of this dynamic table. So grand total here. Once again, the shortcut key, Control Shift T. Control Shift T. Control T is the shortcut key for converting into dynamic table. Now press Control Shift T. It automatically inserts a row called as total row, and you can see it automatically gives me the grand total. But this grand total is also having so many advantages, which as I told, we are going to see it in our upcoming sessions. That's it about the basic shortcut keys of Microsoft Excel. We'll see in our next video.